Alright, we're in Osaka right now. We had a bit of a late start to our morning. We had to do a ton of laundry, and for whatever reason, whenever we're abroad, the dryers never seem to work for us. I don't know if we just like don't turn on the temperature correctly or whatnot. But anyways, it took a long time to get out. We're finally out. It's noon. Tegan's hungry as hell. We're hungry as hell. We're on our way right now to a market. Hopefully there'll be some shade because it is hot out. It's like in the mid 70s and it's supposed to get up to 77. So it's pretty hot and it's sunny. And Tegan's just like in a dress and I'm trying to keep her covered from the sun.
And we have to walk 1.5 kilometers, and I was like, oh, there are tall buildings everywhere here. We'll be able to walk in the shade. And the sun is directly overhead, and there's no shade on either side of the street. And the sun is in front of us, so we're literally walking into the sun for 1.5 kilometers.
Does that make you want to salivate?
Yeah, it makes me want to eat there. It makes me want to put that on the front of my house. We're now in the Kuromon Ichiba market. We came here for some, I was going to say breakfast. It's not really breakfast, it's more like lunch, but it's our breakfast since we just ventured out for the day. It says that you can come here and try seafood little bits one at a time. So that's right up our alley, or at least my alley. We stopped at a little beef stand. We thought that we would try some beef. We saw the prices and we thought that it was 350 yen, which would be $3.50. So we said, sure, we'll take a skewer of that. As it was cooking, we realized it was 3,500 yen, which is about $35, a little bit less, maybe like $33. So this is what we got for $33. Probably wouldn't have willingly made that deal. However, it is matsusaka beef, which is very well known. Some people say it's better than Kobe beef. This area of the country around Osaka is known for it. So I'm kind of happy we made a mistake, and hopefully it's a good mistake to make. And it does look really good. See if it's worth $33. It's definitely worth $33.
Sorry, Tegan. Now you can't go to college. Daddy's eating your college money.
Taste it and see if college is worth it.
Now don't drop it off on the floor, because we're gonna eat it all.
Oh my god, that's like candy.
I'm gonna spill it on her head. That's pretty damn good. That's really good.
Those need to happen at some point for me today. Fancy octopus on a stick. That's kind of the color I always imagine an octopus to be. But they're not usually that color.
They're really cute. They're Tegan size. Okay, I guess we don't know for certain, but I imagine this to be ice with flavoring on top. And there's beans on the side, just mainly because it says cup of ice. And it's a tea store. Justin hates beans. Take me some. Bye-bye, thank you, bye-bye. We're about to feast.
I'm so excited right now.
This is frozen, it's about to be grilled. But that piece is seriously almost as tall as Tegan is.
Alright, so one of the best meals I've ever had in my life were king crabs in Alaska. There are king crabs everywhere here, and we're pretty much near Alaska, so I figured I couldn't not try this. And I'm dripping it all over my freshly laundered jeans.
Oh my god, look at that meat. Oh my god, now remember we're sharing. We're sharing, remember? Remember, we're sharing.
Have another piece. Have another bite.
Wow. We ordered a claw now. Oh yeah. Justin's been feeding himself and me, so you might say he's giving me crabs.
We went with one more leg. This is an expensive lunch, but probably the best lunch, definitely the best lunch of the trip.
Yeah.
Maybe top 5 lunches ever.
We're at the end of our trip, and this is our last crab leg of the trip. So you might say it's the last leg of the trip.
Cutting remark.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Should we get a third?
We should just sell all of our possessions and do this until we're poor.
Everyone keeps saying kawaii to Tegan, and that means cute. It's just a head.
Okay, so we're now in Dotonburi in Osaka. This is the main sort of nightlife center. We're on the hunt for some dinner with our friends, the O'Briens.
Wendy.
And Wendy.
And Wendy.
So yeah, let's go find some good food.
Everything smells super, super good. Oh my goodness.
Let it breathe.
Also, prego.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Did you take it out?
I don't know, it gives you some good.
Cheers.
You're spilling it all.
And here's a look at Dotonburi at night. It's like a mini Shinjuku.
お祈りしております。そして皆さんのまたのお越しをスタッフ一同心からお待ちしております。皆さん本日は誠にありがとうございました。
And there's the Ferris wheel overlooking the river here. It's a weirdly shaped rectangular one. I've been drinking Asahi the whole time in Japan. It's my favorite Japanese beer. And this is a pretty cool and very bold advertisement in the middle of Dotonburi. It's not really that good of beer, but it's become my favorite while in Japan. And here's the famous Liko man, which has been here for 72 years. We're conversing as to if it's been this version of it or if it's been painted on the wall before it was upgraded to this animated version. But nonetheless, the image has been here for 72 years.
Tegan likes it. It's very bright.
Tegan likes the nightlife. So this is a pachinko arcade, which is kind of like a casino. We haven't been in one yet, mainly because they smell like cigarettes always, and we don't want to take Tegan in, but I'm going to take a little walk through right now. Okay.
So I got this sweet potato custard in like a little crumb pie, and I'm gonna try it right now. Looks like there's walnuts in it too. That's actually pretty damn good. It's like sweet potato meets apple pie. It's really good. You wanna try it?
Nah.
So we entered this claw machine arena place, pretty much because because it was raining outside and we wanted some cover. This place is huge. There's so many different things to grab from the claw, but my absolute favorite is this machine. It's ice cream. That might be worth playing. I've never seen a claw machine with ice cream before. How much is it?
Oh, 100 yen.
Oh, that's not bad. That's $1.
That's kind of bad.
I guess, no, it's not bad.
It's like 300 yen to buy one.
They have straight up food and candy. I feel like this would be easy to win something. You just have to knock it over. They probably do that on purpose to make you feel like you're gonna win, but you won't. It's probably all glued down together.
So this place is pretty crazy. It's 3 floors of bowling alleys, which are mini bowling alleys. The balls fit in like the palm of your hand, and the pins are only like that high. It's open 24 hours. We might come back here later because it's raining out. Why the hell not? Fell asleep in this place.
I was rocking her to sleep with my awesome drumming stuff.
I really love their percussion games here.
They got gloves on and they have towels. Sweat.
By the way, this place is 11 stories, which is insane. We are trying to go to these ones, which are Spo Shop, which we don't know what that is. We're gonna go there to see what it is. But the elevator, you can't go to those floors. They're like blanked out. So some shady shit happening in the Spo Shop floors.
These are headbands, so you can get an egg yolk headband. And then there's earrings here. Sardines.
Edamame earrings.
It's actually kind of awesome. This is the men's bathroom, and we don't know what that symbol means. It's a little weird, to say the least.
So tomorrow we leave Osaka, we leave Japan, and we go to Beijing. And we have kind of a lot of stuff to carry. Mainly that's Tegan's fault. We have this giant bag here that I'm carrying. And we have another giant bag. So the plan is, we're going out anyway tonight. The plan is to go to the train station near the area that we're hanging out tonight, store this in a locker, and that way tomorrow we only need to carry the one giant bag on the way to the train station. When we get to the train station tomorrow, we'll pick this bag up from the locker, hop on the train, go directly to the airport. Then when we get to Beijing, we're going to drop this bag in a locker at Beijing airport and only carry the one giant bag with us to our hotel in Beijing. So it's just a way to cut down on how much we have to carry. We've sort of been doing that all along on the trip by using Japan's amazing luggage transport service.
Well, maybe it won't fit. There you go. 600 yen, not a bad deal for overnight, and less for us to carry. Well, less for Justin to carry, really, let's be honest. I've got the nugget. That's awesome. So the three of us were gonna attempt to enter what's called a maid cafe, where these sexy women are dressed up in maid costumes, and they service us with food. And apparently they make the food like super adorable by making like teddy bear pancakes and like ice cream hearts and stuff like that. So I can't wait. I'm pretty sure we can't film in there. If we can, I'm going to. If we can't, I'm gonna try to get away with it. That's Justin's food.
Actually not so bad. It's better than you'd expect.
It was $40 total. I'm happy we experienced it. It was not worth $40 at all. It was incredibly awkward, and not in the way that I initially expected. I anticipated it to be sexualized and like childish with like the food and everything like that, but it was just so incredibly awkward. That's what Justin ordered.
Yeah, the teddy bear burger.
Yeah.
The burger actually was pretty good.
Yeah, the food was good. But like the maids didn't decorate it. Like they advertised that they decorated, but it was just like some chef in the back that did it. But the food that the maids did decorate around us for other people, they just like squirted ketchup all over. Like one guy straight up just like got a load of ketchup. There was this one part where one of the maid ladies went up on like the stage platform and she like did a play, like a skit, and even though there was a language barrier, you could tell that she had anxiety and that she forgot her lines, and she was just like staring at people for help. It was just really uncomfortable. Like I feel like maybe this was their first week, like maybe they're maids in training or something. So I don't want to be too hard on them. That was expensive and it wasn't very good.
I don't think you're paying for like world-class entertainment there. They're like teenage girls that are just there to like giggle and clap at you.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're intending to like perfect their act.
That's what she said.
So Kristen's a gamer now. She's addicted to Taiko Drum Master. We're waiting to catch our train to the airport, and weirdly enough, these cards down here, there are subway cards that we got in Tokyo, and they work everywhere. You can use them at 7-Eleven and restaurants. You can use them on this machine here and all kinds of things you can use them for. So we're trying to burn the rest of our money so we don't lose it. Hopefully we can use it for some food in the train station and airport. Kristen did poorly on the last attempt and said she couldn't end it on that. So she played another game and put it on expert.
Stop!
She's disgracing the honor of the Japanese.
So bad! Justin's on expert level and he's killing it. We may or may not miss our plane. We're getting our bag from overnight.
Yeah, it says we need 600.
In addition, we kind of assumed that there would be an extra charge since it stayed overnight here, but we were hoping that maybe you wouldn't notice somehow.
It's Japan. Everything works the way it should.
Yeah. Tegan's ready to go on her second flight, and she's already famous. Everyone's taking photos of her. We're about to fly now to Beijing, and we're saying goodbye to all of Japan. We're very sad to leave. I'm so gonna miss the order and the cleanliness here, and the ramen soup and the sushi. I'm not gonna miss the smoking in the restaurants at all. I don't understand that because they don't allow it on the streets, but they allow it in restaurants. Who knows? Milk. That's her final thought. Milk, milk, and more milk.